Welcome to Spidell's California Minute. I'm your host, Catherine Zidane, and this week we're covering when to consider filing an amended return following the IRS automatically correcting returns for taxpayers with unemployment income. Before we start, I want to announce that as we've done for the past few years, we are doing our annual fundraiser for the Salvation Army. Spidell will be donating $5 for each new California Minute subscriber who signs up from September 1st through September 30th. If you're a first-time listener and you want to be added to the list, just reply to the podcast email, or there's a link in the email to a submission form. Also, on September 26th, we'll be doing a $1 per listener donation to the Salvation Army, so make sure you check out that podcast so we can count you toward the donation amount. In July, the IRS started sending refunds to taxpayers they identified as having overpaid taxes due to the unemployment insurance exclusion. According to the IRS, taxpayers with unemployment income didn't have to amend their returns because the IRS reviewed Forms 1040 and 1040-SR that were filed before the enactment of the ARPA to identify people who were owed an adjustment. To determine these refund amounts as quickly as possible, the IRS took the amount of the unemployment exclusion, up to $10,200 or $20,400 for couples filing jointly, and multiplied it by the taxpayer's tax bracket. This calculation worked fine for a number of taxpayers, but in some cases, by filing an amended return, the taxpayer may have netted a larger refund. While most taxpayers didn't have to take any action to get the refund, it's important to note that the IRS only recomputed certain credits using the new reduced AGI amounts. So taxpayers should consider amending if there are increased deductions related to AGI. The IRS stated that they would recompute refundable credits like the child tax credit, earned income credit, and the American Opportunity Tax Credit. But reduced AGI could also affect suspended real estate losses, non-deductible IRA contributions, student loan interest and tuition and fees deductions, medical expenses subject to the AGI limit, and taxable advance premium tax credits, which could become refundable credits. Also, reduced AGI could have an effect on taxpayers who also have Social Security income, possibly reducing or eliminating taxable Social Security benefits. We've heard that some refunds may not have included the aforementioned refundable credits. If that's the case, your client should amend to recompute those credits. But also, if the decreased AGI qualified them for increased refunds for decreased Social Security or other deductions, you would also want to consider amending those returns as well. The federal unemployment insurance exclusion reduces federal AGI, which in many cases will reduce California taxable income because California generally uses federal AGI to compute California phase-outs and thresholds. This means that taxpayers who qualify for the federal exclusion are also entitled to California refunds. The FTB has announced that they will automatically adjust California returns for taxpayers who received unemployment benefits and qualify for California's Earned Income Tax Credit. The reduced federal AGI may impact a taxpayer's eligibility for the Earned Income Tax Credit, Young Child Tax Credit, and the $600 Golden State Stimulus Payment. The FTB will not automatically adjust other amounts on the California return that are limited by federal AGI. For example, phase-outs of itemized deductions and exemption credits, as well as certain itemized deductions such as medical, charitable, and miscellaneous itemized deductions subject to 2% of federal AGI. If a taxpayer claimed the unemployment exclusion, they'll need to file amended California returns to receive these increased tax benefits. Spidell's federal and California tax update webinars start in November, and we cover all of the numerous tax law changes that happened in 2021. See a list of available dates and times and get registered at caltax.com under the Webinars tab. That's all for this week. Join us next time for another episode of Spidell's California Minute.